Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Okay, that's evening. Ooh, evening. Morning? No, I think it's evening still. So yeah. I'm vegan. I'm mostly raw. Fruitarian. Because I believe that this is the healthiest way to live. Yeah. But there's also an ethics behind this whole eat fruit, not vegetables. I think plants living, and I know plants are living, and I believe that they don't want to die. Okay. Plants have self-defense mechanism. Just because it's not what we are used to, it's not an animal response, it's a plant response. They produce chemicals, they produce plant hormones that trigger changes in other plants or changes in themselves, so other animals, or the animal that's eating them, won't continue to eat them at the moment. They'll either call in wasps, like the tobacco plant. It calls in wasps to come and take out the predators that are eating it. And it produces this chemical hormone that drives the wasps crazy, like, oh my god, I gotta go eat now, and then go eat this worm thing, because the plant's telling me to. Broccoli and that family, the Broccoliaceae family. Is it Broccoliaceae? Yeah, broccoli. I could be wrong, but they produce some type of a high sulfur compound, something or other, that's toxic. I mean, it will kill the predators eating it. I mean, and then humans go and eat tons of the shit and say, oh yeah, it's healthy. See, I don't believe that eating tons of broccoli is healthy. I don't believe eating tons of greens is healthy. People say I'm wrong. There's case studies like miles high that say I'm wrong. Okay, I'm wrong. It's just my opinion. It's how I feel. Because fruit tastes good. You're gonna tell me that you're gonna eat a bowl full of greens. I get that you can do that with broccoli, because I'm guilty. I think broccoli tastes good. I don't really have an anti-sulfur thing in me. I love durian, and the smell of sulfur doesn't bug me. Okay. But spinach and kale, and I mean, you can't eat too much broccoli because it has a slight tingling. I mean, I can eat like a head of broccoli, fine. But make that entire meal and eat nothing but broccoli? Can you tell me you can do that? Can you tell me you can eat nothing but greens? Monomeal. Monomeal of green. Nothing but greens. How long till you get sick? I mean, it's not very tasty. It's no carbs. It's loaded in protein. And protein has a hormone that causes the body to age faster. It's very minimal in plants. But I mean, if you're eating nothing but greens, which is high in protein, wouldn't that be causing the same thing as eating just minimal amounts of animal protein? I mean, that minimal amount of animal protein versus a whole bunch of plant protein, this then still produce a similar concept of that amino acid that gets humans to age faster. I mean, I'm not going to say that fruit doesn't have it, because, well, I don't know. Again, this is only opinion, this is my feeling. I believe plants want to live. I believe that we shouldn't be mass murdering plants. But that's not a reason not to go vegan. And it's a stupid ass reason to say that you're not going to go vegan because of that. I mean, come on. Animals are screaming. bloody fucking murder. Because they don't want to die. Plants, I mean, all of the animals circle around the herbaceous animals eating the plants. I'm not saying that humans prey on those animals, it's just we eat the greens too. But saying that, I don't really know what I'm saying anymore. I kind of lost track. It would help if I had a script. Read while I'm speaking, but I like going off the top of my head. It's fun. Yeah, eating greens, I don't think it's the best thing to do, because I'm an herbalist. Okay, I believe plants have a spirit. No, I don't believe fruit has a spirit. It's the seed. It's what the tree produces the fruit, so other animals would eat the fruit and bring the seed elsewhere. So the plant can produce. It can grow its population. It can do what all other living creatures do. They want to make more them. In basic concept, I mean, animals mate. And the main reason we mate is to produce more of us. To produce a stronger bloodline. To make us better. Evolution. I mean, there was bugs and plants. And little animals and birds coming onto the picture. Trees start producing flowers, so the bugs will pollinate them instead of wind, because bugs were really good pollinators. But then they're like, well, how do we get our seeds elsewhere? A better way than just wind, pollen, and we gotta get in better shape. We gotta make better ways of spreading. I mean, firs and evergreens, they're the dying breed of trees. A dying breed of trees. There's another tree that's dying already. Whatever. And so they produce fruit that birds and mammals like. When trees started producing fruit, birds and mammals skyrocketed in population growth. Well, fruit-eating birds. Predator birds kind of came along with that, because, I mean, you got the fruit-eating birds, then you got the predator birds eating the fruit-eating birds. I mean, you got fruit bats and all the fucking primates. I mean, we're all frugivores. See these teeth? See these eye teeth? Fruit. And that's it. I mean, ripping into the skin is some tough fruit. Try ripping into flesh with these teeth. Unless you file them down, painful, but I mean, plausible, possible. It's not gonna be tasty. Oh yeah, so fruit-bearing trees. The height of evolution in trees is to produce yummy fruits for mammals to eat and bring along. Birds too, they're not mammal, they're avian. But that's that. So, and fruit's sweet, it's juicy, you don't have to worry about it usually being filled with nasty chemicals or whatnot. You just tree, fruit, eat, toss the seed. New tree comes up. Eat. Toss the seed. New tree. How simple does that sound? And why do we not all eat fruit? Because people believe that all people are different. You have blood type diets and paleo diets and high fat, high protein, low carbs, low protein, high fat. It's stupid. Ketogenic, whatever. Stupid. All eat fat, nothing else. Blah. Humans are fruitarians. Frugivores. Fruitarian is a stupid word thing. Well, these humans eat fruit, but I mean, we're all different, so I don't have to eat fruit. You know, you're a frugivore. You don't have to be a complete fruitarian, but at least eat more fruit. I mean, come on. Stop eating the animals. It does nothing for your health. It hurts you. Why would you eat something that causes pain. That causes you to be constipated. You don't want to be constipated. That's not fun. And they found that eating fruit, bigger muscles from eating fruit. Fruit builds muscles. Protein in small amounts helps build that up. But protein in excessive amounts, do you know what your body does with excessive protein? It turns it to fat. Which is probably why too much plant protein wouldn't be good. That's another reason, yeah, don't eat too much plant protein, because protein turns to fat easily. Sugar, on the other hand, it's not as easily. It takes longer. Your body rather use that sugar right then, right there. Let's go do something. I have a bunch of sugar to burn. And your body doesn't burn the sugar, and it doesn't burn the fat along with it, because it boosts your metabolism. Your body heats up. You start burning everything. Building and burning, not storing. Humans eat fat to store fat, so we don't have to eat as much later on when we get into freaking cold weather. But we have houses, and we have really warm clothes, so we don't really need that anymore. We kept old traits when we got new traits that got rid of the need of those old traits. But we kept the old traits, and now we're dying of disease and from overeating. I mean, really, overeating because you think you have to store up when we don't anymore. Eat more fruit, eat less fat. I mean, obviously, avocado and olives, they're pretty fatty fruit. And everything I say doesn't make sense. But I find that there's a string attached to everything I say. You can track it all back down, and it all kind of closhes up together. Big mess, but it's there. There's truth and facts right in what I'm saying. And personal feels, because I believe plants are awesome. I like meditating to the plant. I make medicine from the plant. I sustainably wildcraft medicine. I have right here, Devil's Club tincture. I went out in the woods, meditated with this plant. It's such a strong being. It has such a persona about it. It's covered in thorns. If you touch the thorns, you can get infected, because it doesn't like to be tampered with usually. But do you know what the medicine from this plant is? The medicine in Devil's Club is strength. It's protection. It's It's confidence in yourself. It's the adaptogenic chemical in the Devil's Club when you extract it. Because that's what a tincture is, an extraction. It's not exactly pure. I mean, try eating this thing. I use the leaves because I don't like messing with plants' roots. Even though you can do Devil's Club root where it can help it spread, I find the leaf is just a little bit more open, a little bit more friendly. I mean, yes, the leaf is covered in thorns, bottom and top, so you do have to be careful. And as far as I've seen, I have not got infected from handling the needles. I mean, I've got stabbed a few times, nothing. So maybe the young leaves don't have it. There's something the older bark gets. It's more defensive. You can't see me because my leaves are gone, but my needles will get you. It teaches confidence, and it's protective. It's like being wrapped in a shell of thorns, being covered. And you know that you're protected, you know you're safe, so you have the confidence to go out in the world without having the feeling of being bombarded with negative comments, with any of that. It feels good. I don't know how much you can hear me. I don't know if the volume on the screen makes a difference to the volume that I'm speaking. I don't know how old my computer is. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep now. Peace and love and namaste to all you lovely people who watched this random video about me talking about plants. Because it's fun. and people should be eating more fruit. And aren't my eyes blue? Okay, bye. Good night.